WTF Nation Radio
is in the house.
I'm sorry that I can't keep it together. Maybe it's the trauma, or maybe it's the drugs. I can't seem to control my fucking temper. But the problem lies in not being enough. I lost my sense of humor in the battle for my mind. Now I'll slip away with one last puff this time. Substance suicide, assisted by my fickle friend. I'll finally lose my mind. Substance suicide, only time with no regrets is letting myself die. Forgive me for the outburst with your neighbors. My actions don't reflect what's in my soul. Never found the right way to relate or take in and display a better role. The chemicals that shape me are buried deep this time. My family's already given up, it's fine. Substance suicide, assisted by my fickle friend. I'll finally lose my mind. Substance suicide, the only time with no regrets, letting myself die. Substance suicide, assisted by my fickle friend. I'll finally lose my life. The substance suicide, the only time with no regrets is letting myself die. Is letting myself die.
Broadcasting live from the basement of a Pentagon. This is WTF Nation Radio.
Freedom is the right of all sentient beings.
I looked my woman in the eye sockets. I told her straight out. I just said it, man. I said it. I said, bitch, I'm the man of the house.
You said bitch, though. You called your wife a bitch.
Yeah.
This is a public service announcement from C.T. Fletcher. I will not contribute to the pussification of a nation. Get your punk ass out there and work for it, motherfucker.
Let's roll.
Hey, just realized I had myself up. Broadcasting live from the Functional Veteran Center of Excellence on this 24 November 2025. In the year of our dumpster fire, in our orders dumpster fire, orders and orders. We got to have orders. Refusing orders, right? Man, what is going on with Congress? Holy crap. Man. Speaking of GoCorp, did you hear about that airman that... I'm glad you guys caught the cap. Oh, Lordy, welcome to the Monday edition. Oh, man, the guy's trying to do a bay, exactly that, Allie, trying to do a Bay of Pigs. We're just kind of like working some stuff, and I was working some stuff on the phone. I didn't realize I was like, oh, I'm going to go ahead and put the graphic up, and then there you go. I'm like, well, I guess, like, wait a minute, I'm being seen. I'm glad I didn't pick my ass or anything like that. Holy crap. Although some of you would pay an OnlyFans account to see me do that. But anyway, that's a whole nother story. Welcome to the Monday edition. U.S. Army WTF Bombers, WTF Nation Radio. All right. I'm just gonna say it right now. The TL and the news have been buzzing. Interesting. So I've not had anything to drink. Interesting enough, the inbox has actually been kind of quiet. A few things here and there that have been asked or leaked or whatever. Not leaked, I should say, but more conversations of group chats and stuff like that. But nothing really big that I would expect to see, especially at U.S. Army WTF Moments, because we got a lot of followers. And oh, by the way, if you guys notice that the page glitched today, that's because the page went offline from a post that we did back in 2012. So if you guys notice that the page kind of glitched up or didn't show up, it's because Facebook took it down and then put it back up because of a post that we did back in 2012. So I have a feeling that the days of the main page are going to go because of something that we posted a long time ago is going to catch up, and then bam, there you go. So just little questions there. Third ID 164. No, are you dropping dimes? Or are you what are you saying? So if you guys have not paid attention, a few days back, I would say, almost a week ago or something like that. 18 November, from what I'm looking at the video right now, members of Congress decided to go ahead and go on the, I meant Monday edition is not Sergeant's time, man. You're fumbling over here. Sorry, White Shadow following. Members of Congress made a video. Very interesting video. And, a lot of politicians and, during campaign season or pre-campaign season, well, the way politicians work anyways, every day, I guess, is the start of campaign season, start posting videos and talking about how we're in fascism, we're in this, we're in that. Now, mind you, I do have we at the Monday edition have critiqued a lot of issues that our government / military has gone through. Like, hey, how come this unit didn't do this, or why aren't we getting this, or what? But this video, and I'm going to post it up, and I'm going to be a side reactor. I know people laugh at me when I say people who do reaction videos are stupid, and so Vibe, exactly that, Allie. It's being programmed with vibe coding and strict Palantir compliance. Man, don't get me started. So let me pull this video up of what happened. And I don't want to say it, just do a side, because everyone's like, what video? What's this video about? What's the hubbub about the vid? Oh, who said this or who said that or what's going on? And I figure instead of just having rumors and all this other shit and paraphrasing, I'll let the video say it itself. And you guys will see exactly right along with me what the video says. And then that way, there is no mistake. And you guys tell me. Feel free to comment in the chat while I shit talk and all this other stuff. So let's watch this video here, and then let me pew pew kablam. Here we go.
I'm Senator Alyssa Slotkin.
Senator Mark Kelly. Representative Chris Deluzio.
Congresswoman Maggie Goodlander.
Representative Chrissy Houlihan.
Congressman Jason Crow. I was a captain in the United States Navy.
Former CIA officer.
Former Navy.
Former paratrooper and Army Ranger.
Former intelligence officer.
Former Air Force.
We want to speak directly to members of the military
and the intelligence community
who take risks each day
to keep Americans safe.
We know you are under enormous stress and pressure right now.
Americans trust their military.
But that trust is at risk.
This administration is pitting our uniformed military
and intelligence community professionals
against American citizens. Like us, you all swore an oath
to protect and defend this Constitution.
Right now, the threats to our Constitution aren't just coming from abroad,
but from right here at home. Our laws are clear. You can refuse illegal orders.
You can refuse illegal orders.
You must refuse illegal orders.
No one has to carry out orders that violate the law
or our Constitution.
We know this is hard and that it's a difficult time to be a public servant.
But whether you're serving in the CIA,
the Army,
or Navy,
the Air Force,
your vigilance is critical.
And know that we have your back.
Because now, more than ever,
The American people need you.
We need you to stand up for our laws,
our Constitution,
and who we are as Americans. Don't give up.
Don't give up.
Don't give up.
Don't give up the ship.
What in the fuck was that? I look, guys, gals. This is the most coded fucking message I've ever seen. Now, we're going to go back in here. Hang on. Let's see. Threats, this is the one I want to hit. Threats to the Constitution aren't coming from abroad. And I'm going to go ahead and mute this right here. From right here at home. Our laws are clear. Okay. Why would you, as members of Congress, even post this shit out? The subtle lines, this is the subtlety behind this, is now going to have. Everyone said we shouldn't have played the video because it's highlighting what. No, I think everybody needs to see the video. This subtle wink wink, because I don't like Trump, is why you should do that. That's really what a lot of the audience has been saying in the inbox. Hey, what does this mean? Is this supposed to? Who are these members of Congress? Who are they? There you go. There's the names right there. Blah, 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 blah. Senator Mark Kelly. Now, the drama that's happening right now is that Senator Mark Kelly is a retired Navy captain. He even says it. I'm a retired Navy captain. This goes to the question of retirees and what we can. I'm a retiree too. What we can and cannot say online, or what we can and cannot say amongst the. Oh man, the comments you guys are really. Thank you. Hey, I'll entertain the comments in a minute. I have never seen such subtle nuance to literally question fucking everything. And now what it's doing is that now you're going to have Joe Snuffy, who literally is going to say, I don't have to listen to this order, and try to use an excuse to disobey an order on anything that comes up now with what is in the news. Do I have to go to the range? Oh, is this in support of operations against Venezuela or operations in the Middle East? Is that oh no, I'm not doing that. Is that supporting Saudi Arabia because I don't like it because the news has been telling everybody that we don't like Saudi Arabia now and it's Trump, fuck Trump? Is that what you're trying to say? I think because maybe they don't got the backing of the truth, or maybe because Congress has an approval rating. I think just one above the one above a fucking a porta potty in the Kuwaiti desert. And I said myself, and I posted this, is that they're cowards and they see the troops as pawns for their politics. You know. And I said this again. I posted this again. Exactly that, Pip. The good call right there. Matter of fact, let me read some of your comments there. They got deep pockets and on vacation. I'm retired. I'm a vet. 3 tours in Iraq. Wow. They need to walk the plank. Bye. Senator Elmer Fudd. At least they are the threat with them. Fuck them. It's as if I've seen a similar video. I'm so fucking embarrassed that Navy vets were part of that. For fuck's sake, walk the plank. Wow. Does the Air Force lady look like a little orphan aunt? Come on, we're not. We're not ragging on looks and appearances. Like, look, this is just the fact that they participated in this video and posted it around, and it hit all the platforms, YouTube and all the stuff where the Joes. I'm surprised. I didn't check TikTok. I'm just gonna say right now, kids, members of Congress are not in your chain of command. Now, don't get me wrong. Members of Congress do help us out. Members of Congress have helped us out when there's a housing issue like mold, defects are all fucked up, toxic leadership, anything that has to do with an investigation that's going on that's currently being stalled. Like, for instance, we have an organization right now that's currently stuck demobbing. Now, that would be a time for a congressman to go, or per woman, hey, what's going on with this shit? Why are we having this delay? That's what you use Congress for. Your chain of command is your chain of command. And if your chain of command says, I don't know what to fucking do, guys, I think it's time for us to go ahead and just Get with your congressman. Call the IG. Let's get some visibility on this. That's a respectable use of Congress, right? But Congress is not in your. Any of these individuals that just did that video are not going to be standing in your fucking formation when you shitpost about it, or you shitpost against Trump, or you disobey an order that you think is illegal. Matter of fact, what's considered illegal? What is considered an illegal order currently right now? We'll get to that in a minute. Oh, shit. I didn't mean to. They're playing mommy and daddy. Why is it sad that someone will probably ignore the order now that the political fascia has them routing through legality of their orders, then be a pawn and not get paid, and then we could use your suffering to push our budget points. Also them. Don't be pawns. Right. Congress getting their fifis hurt over the person they don't like isn't a reason for you to be a jump refusal. All right, 10, all right, guys, get into the aircraft, get ready to go. You got your stat like you're ready to jump, and all of a sudden you're like, hey, wait a minute. Is this mission in support of operations in Venezuela? Wait, we might be jumping in on Venezuela? Shit, there's already a story out there. We're going to do a leaflet drop. So what's going on? Fuck that. I'm a jump refusal. I don't want to jump now. Dude, come on. You got to jump because it's time for you to get your jump pay. Now, I thought for me, my own, I don't want to say, I mean, I sprinkle a little time in the military myself, you know, I done a little surfing and, in different oceans and stuff. And, I'm not in the Navy. I'm not a Navy veteran, by the way. I'm an Army vet, retired. Spend a minute outside the wire, spend a minute in a fob here and there, spend a minute, doing other things. I can't even fucking imagine what would have gone through their fucking minds to do that to begin with. Look, everyone's saying, well, I'm going to get to that. You guys are moving fast in the fucking comments. I love it. So to me, I thought posting it was fucking reckless myself. This is just me. Your humble correspondent, your humble shit posting podcaster that's, been around the game for a minute, retired. I think to me, it's reckless and undermines good order and discipline. That's it. You know how Joe is, okay? And I think maybe Congress knows this too. These these 6 individuals that posted this vid, I think they kind of know it too. I don't know if they want useful idiots to be like, we always talk about Caveman, right? You always talk about Big Sarge, right? You always talk about those individuals that are serving in uniform that we just can't believe you got past fucking basic training. So easy a caveman can do it. Shut up, Ice. I heard you. There's a story about that. I imitated Caveman to sound like that, and somebody who was in the cab actually sounded like that. Hope you're doing good, Caveman. It's almost like they want the lowest. Again, I don't want to say soldiers are stupid. Our soldiers are probably the smartest. But some of them are how do I say this without... I don't want to bag on our troops. Our troops are awesome. But we do have troops that will process things differently, that when they say, this is a bad thing, this order here, oh man, what do you, I know this, that you have to be real wary of implying anything to the troops. Oh, I did a Atsamana. Oh, hey, forget about it. Sorry, I've been watching The Sopranos, catching up on some shows. I love that fucking show. Always during the holidays, around Thanksgiving, Christmas time, there's my annual, ritual. I watch Mad Men, The Sopranos, The Wire, and then I watch all the spaghetti westerns. So I've been watching Little Sopranos there. Forget about it. I don't want Coach to come across the top rope and get mad at me for. So again, be real wary about because Joes out there are pretty pissed off, and they're not pissed off at the current president right now or the current cabinet right now. They're not. They're actually pissed off at Congress. The troops barely get paid. They hardly get fed because, DFAC's closed left and right. They don't live in adequate housing. They have to deal with absent leadership. Just look at the shutdown. I mean, we really didn't see shit. No beers is an illegal order. Yeah, see? We don't even have guidance on that shit. We just have memorandums and stuff like that. Soldiers we're not even allowed to they're not even allowed to transition out of service properly. Hell, some of them are not even getting fucking transitioned properly. Some of them aren't even getting retirement benefits that they said they were going to fucking get. And their behavioral health resources have been slashed. So you think they're going to be going after their leaders? You think they're going to go after their fucking they're pissed off at you, Congress, is what they're pissed off at. They're pissed off at all this shit, and troops are getting tired of going back and forth, being used as pawns. Allie, come on. I was trying to, kind of a little fluffed there. No. That's from Allie. Our soldiers are for sure, our soldiers are stupid. For sure, I totally disagree with you. American high schools are not setting their best. Okay, I will capitulate to that comment. It doesn't matter. You're, ETSing, PCSing, retiring. All these benefits. Hey, the CTC rotations and those rotations to Europe. We got to burn them out, guys. Business rules. Do you really think that some of them are just in the military right now with all this shit going on because they have to feed their fucking family? It has something to do with illegal orders and honor and also the shit. Right now, soldiers are tired. The soldiers aren't going to fucking disobey. They're not going to give a fuck about Congress or anybody else when they're right there on the ground. Seeing how they're being treated and seeing that the fact that everything that has to come up with what they do, whether it be going to the fucking field, doing a fucking PT test, going to the fucking range, doing a jump, has to do with fucking Trump when it has zero to do with it. Hey guys, I'll make sure you got initial manifest. Oh, it's because of fucking Trump, and we're gonna. No, actually, we have to do manifest because that's part of the the airborne, the op order and shit, the air letter. Hey guys, we got to get up and do the PT test because fucking Trump wants to fucking. No, stop. The soldiers are getting fucking tired of it. That's what we get. That's the traffic that we get in the inbox. Is that leaders are telling their troops in front of their formations when something is happening, it's because of Trump. That's what the soldiers are getting tired of. Refuse illegal orders. Soldiers aren't even getting fucking. They're not even getting anything. Soldiers think that 6 and 7 is sorry, yeah, you ain't lying. Well, some soldiers think that getting ranked real quick anyways is good enough, and they're gonna have to, And the video wasn't about anything of those normal standard legal orders, and that's another thing too. I'm glad you brought that up. So I'm just gonna say, you break that glass, and it won't be the troops turning on the commander. It'll be the government that got them there to begin with. Was my point. Because now with nuance, and now with the way everything's worded, that letter, how would you react? Because immediately after that video was done, the president shot out a message, said, "What was it?" Matter of fact, let me pull it out so that way we're good. Let me pull this one out. I'm surprised in my notes I didn't have this. Because I'm gonna go over all that stuff. Everyone's like, well, "What about this? What about that?" I'm gonna get there. So on Trump's on his social, on his truth, so I guess they, instead of reposting or retweeting, they have like retruthing or something like that. Now, because of the ambiguity of what is considered an illegal order, I'm gonna say Trump did fucking do a masterclass fucking troll here. Seditious behavior punishable by death. That's all he said. That's all he said. Seditious behavior punishable by death. And immediately, the timeline went nuts, saying that he's calling for their deaths. No, he didn't. He just said seditious behavior, punishable by death, right? Isn't that, can we play it? Is that what we're doing? We're playing that game right now? We're playing that game right now, right? Oh, that's not what he meant. Oh, that's not what he's talking about. Oh, no, well, then is that what Trump is talking about then? I can play this game too. This is fun. Seditious behavior, punishable by death. And of course, examples of individuals talking about January 6th. Well, I don't think I don't know. It's been a minute. As a matter of fact, it's been a while since fucking, I don't think anybody has been busted for sedition. Seditious behavior. Quote me on that. Seditious conspiracy, but not actual sedition. Hell, there's individuals who weren't even there at January 6th that got busted for seditious conspiracy. That's a general statement that has not called for shit, right? Right? Isn't that how we're rolling this now? We don't know about illegal orders, right? We weren't talking about, whoa, hang on. Now don't backtrack. Don't backtrack. I find it fucking hilarious that now all of a sudden it's now a war on nuance. Seditious behavior, seditious, punishable by death. It's like saying, capital murder or something like that by death. You didn't say anything about it, right? Isn't that the game we're playing now? Refuse illegal orders. Oh, okay. Show me the order that's illegal, and we'd be, then we're good. Yeah, one says, that's what I'm saying. Show the illegal order. I'm glad you brought that up. No, I'm gonna bring it up. I'll bring it up too. The illegal order stuff, because this has been flooding everybody's inbox, and everyone's like, we're gonna get to the JAG side. Exactly that. We are gonna talk that. I just wanted to open up with all this right here because people are just like, then we won't take a break. There's a leaflet drop gonna happen. Yeah, pretty much. That's what somebody's like leaking some shit that they shouldn't have leaked. So, let me look right here. Yeah, I would say both parties, Allie, were properly triggered. Exactly that. Both of them. Now, let me pull this up here. And this is having, and this is on. Let me mute the mics and stuff so that way I don't get commercials on here. Because this right here is you're gonna laugh when you see this part, because I was like, see what was it that happened? What was this? So. Oh, wait, hang on. Let me adjust the sound here. That is loud. Oh, it just blasted my ears out. Woo. There we go. It's all about the intent. Just saying whose intent. All right? That's what I'm saying. We can play the nuance shit all day long. I love it.
It does imply that the president is having illegal orders, which you have not seen.
I think for us, it was just a statement widely, right? We say very quickly and to all the folks who come to us, this is the process. Go to your JAG officer, ask them for explanation, for top cover, for their view on things. We do that on a case-by-case basis, but we wanted to speak directly to the volumes of people who had come to us on this.
And it is very clear that no one should follow an illegal order, but it's very murky when you look at what is an illegal order. And if you go into morally, ethically, that's a pretty tough thing to look at and say, how do I navigate this?
Look, if you're going back to Nuremberg, right, that, well, they told me to do it, that's why I murdered people, is not an excuse. If you look at popular culture, there's like, you watch, A Few Good Men, like we have plenty of examples since World War II in Vietnam where people were told to follow illegal orders and they did it and they were prosecuted for it. So the best thing for people to do is go to their JAG officer, their local law enforcement or a legal officer in their unit, and ask for some explanation, ask for help. And
pretty tough thing to look at.
Look, if you're going back to Nuremberg, right?
So now we're going to fucking have a private or a squad, a team leader or a squad leader now thinks is going to have the fear of God put in them that any order that they have to fucking, that they're doing, routine shit probably, motor pulling shit or getting their vehicle ready to put on a boat to go somewhere and all that, is Nuremberg trial related. I can just imagine One Punch Dad doing this. Who the freak? All right, I'm just telling you right now. If you don't go to the motor pool, Nuremberg. Really? Let's continue.
That, well, they told me to do it, that's why I murdered people, is not an excuse. If you look at popular culture, there's like, you watch, A Few Good Men. Like,
okay, okay, this right here is why I was like, what? What? You referenced a few good men. A few good men on the timeline in the year of our Lord 2025. Yeah, we're going to get to that. Hang on. Go to the Jagoff. I couldn't get those people to here's one here in a comment and go to the Jagoff. I don't know, this dude Jagoff quote. I don't know what I guess they're calling them Jags now, Jagoffs. I couldn't get those people to make a proper will before a deployment. JAG is this to cover the command, not the individual soldier. So, but what about this message is talking about routine shit? That's what I'm saying. The war of nuance. Now soldiers are now going to be impregnated in their minds. Fuck, I'm going to fucking go to it's going to be like Nuremberg if I fucking do this shit, or if I go to the range to get ready to deploy somewhere and I didn't do something about it. It's this fucking Nuremberg. Now I got to go make an appointment with JAG to see if something like this. I'm going to tell you what, you don't know the power. You don't know the power of Joe. I guess I could say, going back to Ali's comment. Following orders discharged, trans people technically dubious since it hadn't been decided in the court yet. And I think it's been overturned by a previous president. I don't think the ambiguity was that they're referring to, but I always tell soldiers don't commit war crimes and you'll be held accountable and the government will never be held responsible for your actions. Nor were the individuals that are telling you when you say we got your back. Let's not get ridiculous here. You know, in the past, we have prosecuted individuals for war crimes, like legit fucking war crimes in the global war on terror. I'm not even going to go with the few good men. I'm not even going to go with that route. Each process, each war that we've been in, each trial that we've had has properly prosecuted individuals for true war crimes. My lie. There's some cases in Iraq. Just fucking fine. The vax mandate, the trans soldier issue, same fucking thing. The trans soldier issue and the vax mandate are fucking heated. This is like this is so fucking conflicting. Oof, man. This conflicts. That's a whole nother hour of a podcast. Why do people listen to her? Wasn't she the advisor who told Biden to fire the prosecutor who was looking for Hunter? Huh. I don't know. Was she part of the Biden team? I'm probably talking about the Ukrainian prosecutor. I'm not going to get in that politic, but I'm just saying, look at the mess that has happened now. It is the way I see it. It's slowly becoming and this is just me, only because I don't know. Since the leaflet drops and stuff like that, every time somebody talks about PSYOP, as a former, current, qualified PSYOPer, I guess you'd say. And Trump has pardoned people. No, he was hang on. Trump has pardoned people convicted of war crimes. No, there's a lot of other people that pardoned other people too. Exactly that. Who got cleared? Exactly. Who is that? Djair. I don't want to fuck up your name. D. So now, the timeline has been inundated with these same individuals, these 6 individuals that have posted and talked about, now they're threatening my death. They're threatening me with death. They're going to hang me. They're going to do this. Oh, look what they're doing. They're not really something that, just saying punishable by death. That's all he said. He didn't say these 6 individuals are going to be punishable by death. D is fine. Okay, cool. Exactly that, White Shadow. Unbelievable that these are our leaders in government stirring the pot to a heat that will burn all of us. Good point. A friend of mine, individual, posted about PSYOP stuff too and said the same thing. And we kind of agreed. By claiming the president's threatening individuals with arrest and execution, a statement that's never been made by Trump, it amplifies and inflates the narrative that to its most extreme form. And to shape public perception that now all of a sudden, we're going to hang congressional people. Man, Congress nobody gives a fuck about you, dude. Nobody cares about you. Everyone's kind of like, did you just really tell the fucking troops to what? You told the troops to refuse the illegal orders, but you can't come off and say, what's an illegal order? I'm gonna quote one of my friends here, what he posted on here. The emotionally charged language. This is from, and you should follow this individual. His name is Greenberg. Matter of fact, I'll post him up, man. Currently, right now, here, Mr. Bam. A great comment here from Green Beret Nap Time. Sorry, man. Gotta pump you up. Green Beret Nap Time. GBNT 1952 is his @ on X. And he said, and I quoteth, emotionally loaded language like upholding my oath, standing with our troops, and disregard for the rule of law are designed to trigger identity-based responses and mobilize his political base through fear, outrage, and moral urgency. Well said. In doing this, Crow shifts the conversation away from what was actually said into a battle over perceived intent. Didn't I just say the battle of nuance, right? What is what? What is that? This is a psyop tag. This is a classic. And I concur with Green Beret Nap Time. This is a classic psyop mechanism that reframes political disagreement as existential warfare. Information operations is real, yo. We need more Orange. D, you ain't lying. Whew. To the point where you kind of notice now everybody's heated up on each other. So real quick. So that was the back and forth, right there. Now, today, as of 9 hours ago, the Department of War released a statement, an official statement. Let me go ahead and pull up their Department of War statement here. They tweeted it out, which, this is my, dude, what are you doing? There we go. Department of War has received serious allegations of misconduct against Captain Mark Kelly, U.S. Navy retired. In accordance with the Uniform Code of Military Justice, 10 U.S.C. 688, and other applicable regulations, and thorough review of these allegations have been initiated to determine future actions, which may include, which I'm going to say again, which may include a recall to active duty for court-martial proceedings or administrative measures. That's all it says. There's no add to or take away on this right here, on this comment. This matter will be handled in compliance with military law, ensuring due process and impartiality. I'm going to get to that in a minute. Further official comments will be limited to preserve the integrity of the proceedings. The Department of War reminds all individuals that military retirees, wait a minute, military retirees remain subject to the UCMJ for applicable offenses. I'm going to get to that in a minute. And federal laws such as 18 U.S.C. 2387 prohibit actions intend to interfere with the loyalty, morale, and that's what I was going to bring up. This is what and I'm kind of glad they put this in this paragraph, because that was my issue. I was going to do this big, long dissertation about interfering with the loyalty, morale, and good order discipline of the armed forces, but the Secretary of War's office already put that out. So that's good comms on them. Any violations will be addressed through appropriate legal channels. All service members are reminded they have a legal obligation under the UCMJ to obey lawful orders, and that orders are presumed to be lawful. As one of my JAG friends says, quote, disobey at your peril. A service member's personal philosophy, which is true, does not justify or excuse the disobedience of an otherwise lawful order. Now, here's where I think nothing should have been posted about this, because I was going to talk about this, right? The 18 U.S.C. 2387 prohibit actions intended to interfere with the loyalty, morale, and good order discipline of the armed forces. Now, that right there coming from Congress, I could definitely see that. However, this right here could be used, and I'm just saying, I'm not going to quote A Few Good Men, but in my experience and watching individuals using what they call undue command influence, this right here could possibly use in that. So if I was your sergeant major, if I was your comm sergeant major, I'd be like, don't post that shit. Just post, the Department of War reminds all individuals that military retirees, blah, 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 right? That's what I would say. Or don't fucking tweet anything at all. Just me. Just me. That's what I would say. I'd be like, undue command influence, undue command influence. Don't do that. That's going to be used as undue command influence. And I've had several centrist, right-leaning, left-leaning JAGs, and thank you, Robin, UCI. And I'm kind of like, Oh, yeah. When they're all like, what are you doing? If you got to get a case and build on somebody, you don't do that. Have your minders or have somebody else do something with comms or something like that to say, hey, 18 U.S. code 2387, because that's what I was going to talk about, but they had already posted this up, so I was like, oh, okay. Well, the cat's out of the bag now. UCI, undue command influence. Thank you. I would have not had posted that. Just me. Now, that brings the question. Okay, retirees. Am I going to get busted for shit posting on the administration? Or several administrations? How about other retirees that have shit posted on previous administrations that have talked shit about the fucking government as retirees? And what about retired soft guys who like to go, oh yeah, fuck this, fuck that, fuck this, blah, 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 blah. They're retired, right? I'm about to say, this is going to get messy. Yeah, I'm retired. Exactly. You could get busted for, who knows? I could get busted for shit posting on this or making comments about it. Now, in recorded history, and I am pretty old, so I kind of been around a minute. I dibble and dabbled, you know what I'm saying? Sprinkle here and there. I have seen only cases of capital crimes, rape, murder, CSAM. I've seen cases like that where retirees have been brought back into the military. Those cases I have seen. But shit posting on the internet? No. I'm not really seeing anything, because that would include just about the entire I was about to say the entire Vet Bro podcast, blah, the whole consortium would collapse if military retirees who are podcasters, broadcasters, who shit talk or about anything, whether it be this administration or the last administration or the previous administration, be the same fucking way. It could be where you will be held liable. Yeah, I've been here since Moses, yes. I was one of his team leaders. Yeah, exactly that, Robin. Exactly that. I've been shit talking a lot. You guys record it Mondays and Thursdays. US Army WTF Moments and WTF Nation Radio. Sergeant's Time in the Monday edition. Man, me and Spanky, both retirees, shit talk about shit that's going on. But I'm not a member of Congress. And I'm not doing this to, I'm also not doing actions that intend to interfere with the loyalty, morale, good order, and discipline of the armed forces. As I don't know, there's some big sergeants that think differently, but myself, Army Reddit, Hots and Cots, U.S. Army memes, dank memes for Dragon teams. And name your mill media. Name your soft mill media. Your soft media. The guys that like the memers there, that like to shit post on that. The SF guys, the PSYOP guys, and the civil affairs guys. They're like, okay. They post the same thing. Is bringing up a toxic leader or bringing up something that's fucked up, like soldiers not getting fed, gonna slam Army Reddit or myself for bringing that up? Is that also prohibited? See, that's what I'm saying. It opens it up. Because there's another individual that everyone was gunning for him, right? Y'all know about General Flynn, right? Saying the same shit. Oh, wait. We were on the pod shit talking him way back when he had lunch with Putin or dinner with Putin. Shit talking him. What the hell are you doing talking to fucking Putin? So again, I just think that we're going down the slippery slope of, first off, Congress, you're not going to get fucking Joe to hit you up. That's the thing too. You just want fucking Joe to hit you up, and of course the standard. Oh no, that's not what we meant. We want you to go to your JAG. We want you to go to your. We want to go to your JAG office. So as somebody once posted, not to go too deep into things, but the Uniform Code of Military Justice is very different. Is a very different legal system than civilian laws, and there's sometimes similarities, sure, but don't be fooled. Caution is advised when offering or reading commentary. So I think if, I don't know, the video had not been posted or made that involved a retiree, wouldn't have brought that into question. But then again, shouldn't have done the video to begin with. Because if you can't explain what an order is, or what is an illegal order when it comes, and I think is what it is. I think from what I've seen, none of them has actually posted none of them has actually posted yet. What is it? What's been an illegal order? And I'm not talking about the court shit. I'm not talking about the one that Trump is not allowing this and stopped at this, and the Supreme Court's got to go do that and all that, because that it's still going. The troops are still deployed. I talked to Putin, curious to get a glow. Like, no, dude. Man, fuck Putin. I'd drag his ass all over the. If Putin was a gamer or whoever, I'd drag his ass all. Man, fuck him. I'm wearing my Wolverines t-shirt, so yeah, Wolverines. Fuck that shit. I'd rather watch the Raiders replay a game than fucking, hang out with that dude. Fuck that. I'm not ragging on you, PIQ. I'm just saying. So there's no real. There's no way around it. You stepped in it. And everybody's going off on nuance, stepping in it more, causing more. Oh, yeah, fuck Putin, dude. Oh, yeah, wholeheartedly, man. Wholeheartedly. So, I just shake my head. It's like all you're doing now is creating and fomenting all this shit that doesn't need to be there. Congress, the members of the GOP, the Republicans, the other useless wing of government, the Republicans. The GOP dude, where you been, man? The left ain't doing shit. The right ain't doing shit. I posted that now that they both made comments, and now we need troops on both sides doing truck rants in uniform. And so that way the circle will be complete. Illegal unlawful orders are defined in Geneva Convention. Yep. And UCJ. Yep. The troops are trained at least. Man, hey, Rodney, that's an annual requirement. And that's actually an annual requirement on top of you about ready to go overseas requirement. You have some JAG, just to reiterate. Because now, and that's another thing too, I'm kind of glad you brought that up, Rodney, is that I think a lot of individuals don't realize how the military works and how processes happen. The orders part, you getting your, don't massacre a village, class, laws of war. I don't even know what the fuck the GOP is right now, D. I don't know. So I kind of laugh because everyone's like, yeah. Goes back again. What I was saying, you open up a can of worms. I'm not sure you're gonna go, because then when the next administration comes in and they see all these retirees that were shit posting, you don't think they're gonna get their payback? Not to mention planning involves JAG before. Oh my God, you ain't lying, Robin. It involves JAG at different levels. Now there's the president, was the National Command Authority, blah blah blah. The Joint Chiefs, the COCOMs, the commands, and then your division, your brigade, your battalion, your company, platoon sergeant, your platoon leader, I should say, and then you. Then you as a joke. All right, guys, we're getting ready to get load up. We're going to put the vehicles on the ship. Sorry, is this a legal order? That's where that actually means. Actually, what I'm saying. Private Murphy, I think. As a matter of fact, let me see where. I think Private Murphy put a good post up about that. Yeah, exactly. Oh, Lord have mercy. I just want to say that do not, should not get involved in the back and forth that you see on social media if you're in uniform. I would highly recommend that you don't, because you won't get that. You're gonna get that ass hemmed up. Saying I'm going through a massive chat right now. I've got a bunch of people sending me DMs right now. Just the stuff that I was looking for earlier. So I was gonna say real quick that that most of it, I'm gonna say this right now, is that I have not seen anybody come up, like legit, nobody has come up on the net. I'm not seeing any courts. I'm not seeing. I mean, I've seen courts on the National Guard deployments, and I want to stop on the, well, it's because you're ordering to shoot civilians or shoot. I have not seen, and if you have, let me know. Let us know. We'll post it. I've not seen any news reports of National Guardsmen wanton shooting fucking everybody in a riot. I'm not seeing that. You know, that's what trips me out. I remember my sergeant making this great tuna. What are you talking about? Musa, what are you talking about? All right, take it easy, Allie. No, dude, I'm good. That's the part why it's prevented. But what I'm saying, you get a point, D, but I'm going to know, we already know that. Like, the troops get it all the time. The troops get all the information that we get, that we know. That we know you're not supposed to slaughter civilians. We know that if you have an issue, you bring it up to your chain of command and it'll get reported through your IG, JAG, chaplain, Army Reddit, U.S. Army WTF moments. It will get reported. But that's what I'm saying. That's D, what I'm saying, though, is that's why we do this. That's why we already have the classes. You're right. The preemptive, don't do this because you're going to have some knucklehead out there. There was a story about Trump asking about shooting protesters in his first term, correct? Shoot him in the knees, shoot him in the legs, right? Not this one. Hang on, I'm waiting for D. I appreciate your feedback, guys. I like this. This is what I'm talking about. What is written on your hat? Gold Corp. You know, I've been accused of being some shit posting, doing stuff myself. So it's like, I know what it's like to be on the other end of individuals that fucking have accused me of being some man. We had a whole podcast on that got riled up. Famous individuals that brought up the Gold Corp conspiracy. Can I review yours for MLA violations? What happened? What am I talking about? What? Money for nothing plays full blast. Okay, so again, I have not seen anything. As a matter of fact, the administration really have they really had any Supreme Court drama? Saying that they've not following the laws. It's all creating legal uncertainty that changes the confidence in what's being taught in annual training that will be upheld if Trump is pissed about it. Well, that's what I'm saying, though. Nothing has happened. We've not seen anything happen yet. We've not seen any cases of soldiers waxing civilians. We've not seen any cases of soldiers, you know what I mean? And soldiers that have fucked up, and they've gotten busted. I just wish they'd paid attention to, the fucking case that's going on in Fort Hood right now, where an OBGYN has reportedly recorded 3,000, patients. It's up to 3,000 now. So my thing is that nothing's happening. There is nothing happening at all. I mean, I'm not seeing anything happening. Oh, Veteran Omni Financial. Ooh, that's right. That's the thing, though, D. They're all corrupt. The military knows that Congress is not on our side. When they say we got your back, we just look at the defects. We just look at the fucking, we just look at the mold in the barracks. We look at the pay. We look at all the drama that happened. And that's what we look at. Veteran Omni Financial is violating MLA, refuses to respond or remove the account during the active mortgage process. You know, I'm glad you brought that up. That's who we should be going after, right? The retirees that are shafting fucking soldiers outside the gate. Those CSMs, those lieutenant colonels that are doing those, we finance E1 it up. Your LES is your credit. You already know about Santos. Yep. We talked about him. Trust me, there's individuals in the Republican Party, and I'm just saying, everybody's fucking tired of this shit. Everyone's tired of the fucking drama with this stuff. Everyone is tired. Republicans and that are not going to be Republicans anymore, that are saying, I can't believe this fucking shit. We voted for this fucking shit. And then there's Democrats who are like, what are you fucking doing as well? The comments say, everyone. Exactly that, Robin. Call them all. So I'm just saying, the Democrats aren't fucking innocent in this one either. I mean, we could, I rally against fucking GOP all the fucking time, but I also doesn't mean that everyone else is not hold harmless to, fucking, that they're not fucking, squeaky clean either. You know, if we talk about the Clintons not going and doing testimony, that what we've seen so far, have they done anything with the Epstein shit? Have they testified, or I think they refused showing up or something like that? Isn't that what the current rumit is? Yeah, exactly that, Robin. It's definitely, it's to the point to where we don't want a fucking party anymore because y'all suck. Those that are individuals that say are of a party are not acting like the party that they say they're acting of excellence. Yeah, dude, introduce term limits. So, for the Democrats to suggest, I'm just saying, for the Democrats to suggest that the president has given illegal orders, he's not. On the Department of War side of the house, I would not have posted that. Undue command influence possibly brought up into. They should upload 3,000 images to the internet of the doc naked. Eye for an eye. Nodding. I want to see that, White Shadow. Dude, it's, look, he will if he's not stopped with what? What are you talking about? We've not seen any illegal orders. That's what I'm saying, though, D. I get it. I'm right there with you. If he's posted a fucking illegal order, because we've shit talked him too. We posted some shit on him. Probably gonna get our shit. WTF Moments needs to get deactivated. Recall that Sergeant Major for shit talking to me. He'll fuck out. We posted some shit about him too. You don't have Esper and Mattis around this time to tell them no. I'm going to say that they weren't really helpful to begin with either. I was there for that. Well, I was not there for that, but we were all in. Some of us that were in at the time were still there for that. And you're like, what? Yeah, no problem, man. Chris, if you already put it in the in the chats, we'll have the team look it over. And we'll talk about it. How about that? I'm serious, man. We have shit posted about some of the stuff that he said before and some of the stuff that he's done. So it's not like we're like fucking, rah Trumpins and shit. Fuck. He's only been a year in, not even a year in. Do we want to go a year back and then go another 4 years back too as well? Because we can do that too. Nobody's fucking perfect. None of these individuals that, fuck that. Again, I want to see the illegal. Well, you can't do it just because in case he does it. Yeah, well, in case he does it. This isn't the Minority Report. In case he does a lot of shit that people are probably looking at you. Me. somebody in your family. You could do that. Oh, I mean, I've had it done to me myself. Do that voice one more time, but say, great. It is going to be great. Let's say it great. Great. It is going to be great. Yeah, look, first generation American, and I've not been rounded up by ICE. First generation American, I've not had anybody fuck with me when it comes to anything. Aside from the fact that Facebook and all the social media companies own the narrative as it is. And they've already been brought to Congress, and Congress hasn't done shit. The same individuals in Congress that did that fucking video are the same ones that don't do shit when it comes to social media and what is being posted on there. Or video game companies or whatever. Yes. Oh, yeah. I'm glad you brought that up. X. Okay, yeah. X has, yeah, exactly. We're going to show some transparency. X has rolled out this new "Where are you from?" on your page, which I think is kind of funny that a lot of individuals that don't want to be doxxed that are happy that this is being posted out. But then again, it throws the it definitely you understand who you're talking to. Are you talking to a company are you talking to an account that is overseas? We're talking about, combating disinformation and propaganda. I will say X has done a better job at doing it than, I'll say it, than this administration. How about that? Counter-propaganda efforts have been just been destroyed currently in the DOD. I mean the DOW, whatever you want to call it. I just wish that more would be looked into that. Those ice cubes. So anyway, X. Now, if you post something on X or you join X, and I'm just going to grab any freaking account here, and let's see the first thing that rolls up on the TL, and that's what I'll post. How does that work if you frequently use a VPN? Well, if you use a VPN, then it looks like it'll be, I think it's like delayed or something like that. We still don't have the so let's look at Elon for as a matter of fact, since it's Elon already. Let's see what he posts. Yeah, you might show up in a different country. Unless you use any web-based or connected apps, that would also do the same thing as well. So it's Elon. So now, if you go to the joined, you could see date joined, account based in, verified since 3000 BCE. Okay. Affiliate of X and connected to the United States App Store. So that's how you could find out where an account is from on X. Now, Facebook does the same thing, but it's fucking difficult to do, and you have to dig for it. That's what's tough. Facebook doesn't make it easy. X just post your shit right there. Yeah, exactly that. It'll go off of different info message that says the country region may not be accurate due to the VPN. Exactly. Now you notice right there where it says United States, and if you click account based on the United States, it may not be. Oh, let me pull that in there. There we go. The country region the account is based in can be impacted by recent travel or temporary relocation. So this data may not be accurate, and it will and can change periodically. I know some streamers right now are freaking out because their locations are being streamed in wherever their streaming software is at. I know other individuals that use VPNs and all of a sudden now we're VPN shaming. I kind of noticed everyone's like, oh, you use VPN. How come you use VPN? Well, yeah, cybersecurity shit. As a matter of fact, that's part of the annual training that we're supposed to have. They tell you use VPNs to secure networks and blah, 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 blah. What should be illegal is the App Store versus the Android Store. That's the What are you talking about, Robin? You're making it sound like it's bad to be on Android or bad to be on the App Store. Are you trying to cause a divisive? You trying to cause conflict here in the chats now? Do you drink eggnog or not eggnog? That's another controversy we were seeing on the TL. And you have U.S. service members. You have service member overseas and service member stationed overseas who can accuse of not being real Americans. That's right. See, I'm glad you brought that up, D. That's what's starting to happen. It's like if you use a VPN and it says you're from another or you're stationed overseas, then people are like, "Oh, you're a fucking bot." Blah blah blah. It's kind of funny, right? That all of a sudden the "I want to be anon" culture has. What about government ones? All right, let's check out the government ones. Let's see. Department of War. There we go. Let's do that one. Department of War. I think they've secured that for a little bit more OPSEC reason. You're anti-Nog and pro-Android. Let me hit this fucking block right here on the fucking chats for you, Robin. This is the last message you'll ever send. I'm just kidding. Let's see what the government says. All right. There we go. That's the government account. Date joined, verified, and then one username. That's it. That's the one for that one. Let me see. Let's look at another one here. Let's look at another. So that's a government account. Let's look at this other account. Let's see if this is a government account. Oh my God. The rumor is true. Are we part of the government? I love it. Okay, let's see what this is right here. What's another one right here? Rum or whiskey in the Nog? That's the real question. Ooh, yeah. Actually, it doesn't matter for me, either or. But I can't believe this discourse is happening in the freaking chats about the Nog and anti-Nog. I didn't think we'd have to get to this far. This is more politics than ever. Let's see. In my coffee, I'm more of a Bailey's. Let's see. Let's look at another account. Let's see. Let's look at our friend over at Army Reddit. Yeah, see? Army Reddit. United States. There we go. America. All right. So let's see my tuta. Coquito también. Ande pues, tan César. ¿Qué está haciendo? Hermano. Caiga. Let's look at another familiar account. Moi. Let's look at my X account. The Grand Admiral Propaganda. The IO guy. There we go, America. There you go. Bunch of America happening in there. So let's look at I don't want to go look for the bots, but let's see. Let me see what the I'm trying to find the standard bot stuff in here. Let's see, I'm going over accounts that say they're from America, but like this one right here. Now, I'm glad you brought that up about the other, where your location is at and where you at and what it would look like. Like, take this account for instance. Could be is it American? Not American? Let's see. Oh, Germany. Connected via US. So more than likely, it's probably a US government. See, that's the thing. See, would I believe this or not? Personally, I don't give a shit because I have friends from all around the globe, except for Nigeria or Kenya. Well, no, actually, no, not Kenya anymore. So now, this is where this thing can run into trouble. It's going back to the, are you an American? Let's take a look at El Jefe. Who's El Jefe? Ooh, yeah. Fuck that dude. Tucker Carlson. Yep, there we go. Stay in the States. Well, I am honored. Thanks, Patrick. Oh, she was? Rep Luna was, oh man. Rep Luna? Oh, don't even get me fucking started on her, dude. No, don't get me fucking started on her. All I could say, fuck Putin. How about that? Fucking annoying me with that shit. So try Scottish. I just did, Musa, I just did me. Don't you know that I am the Grand Admiral Propaganda? The IO guy? I just did moi. Does Britney Spears have an ex? There you go, Musa. Just for you, Habibi. Just for you. Who else? You go ahead. Give me your faves, and then tell me who you want me to look up, and I'll look them here. So like this one right here, right? And I'm gonna say right now, I've seen some of you guys. I've seen some of you guys going woo woo woo. I have seen some of you individuals, not you specifically in the chats, but I have seen some members of the WTF Nation that I see on the we see trolling or whatever or posting shit, and y'all going, ooh, oh man, look at this girl. Oh, look, she's hot. She says she loves me. Blah blah blah. Let's go see this right here. Okay, so this right here. Bam. All right. Layla Charcoal. I can already tell. What do you think that what a squares on this one? Let's see what this one does. Oh. Connected in Pakistan. It's a Pakistani account. Look at that. Ooh, yeah, that's a good one. I'm going to tell you what, I will say this, is that a lot of the MAGA / America First / NAFO / are not even do Pornhub. The last time we did something on the TL here with X, it streamed porn. And so yeah, I'm Robin, you bring up a good point. That is fact. We've seen a ton of accounts that like to grift on MAGA, America First, Maha, whatever, that are not even, they're not even white. They're either Nigerian, Pakistani, Indian, most of those counts like that. And they're just trying to, that's what I'm kind of glad for too. I mean, it's iffy. You know, are you going to do you really want to dox individuals? I said this in a group chat and people looked at me like, oh man, you don't say that out loud, but I'm going to say it now. States. Why not do cities? Hey, Elon, post states. Fayetteville, North Carolina, USA. Houston, Texas, USA. Fresno, California, USA. Los Angeles, California, USA. San Bernardino, California, USA. Man, people would freak out on that one. Yeah, Nigeria too. Why not do a veteran, like a veteran one or something like that? That'd be kind of cool. But then, yeah, you're kind of like highlighting somebody's a service member. And all it takes is somebody to for force protection and shit. Why not do MOS? Trust me, veterans put their fucking MOS all over the place. If it's not the blue cords, it's not the soft guys posting their shit. It's the infantry, but then, I mean, that's it. Everybody else just says, I was in. Then you know they weren't whatever. Some guys are pretty low key that were in the infantry or tankers or artillery, and they would say something, whatever. And I'm like, yeah. Legs, definitely. I categorize legs the same as the anti-noggers in the Android. Is that right, Robin? Are you a leg? You're airborne qualified? If you're airborne qualified and you're an anti-nogger and you're a freaking Android user, yeah, Pogue. Exactly that. It'll just say Pogue. If it's not 11 Bravo specifically, Pogue. Ooh, Dan Bilzerian. Ooh, that's a good one. We haven't shit posted him on a long time. I think he's like, isn't he like now freaking Armenian or okay, let's go to Dan Bilzerian. Well, based in the States? Damn. Thought I was gonna, okay. All right. Okay. Daddy's money. Yeah, he's Habibi now. Right, exactly. Posting all that anti-Israel stuff. Oh, man, your Air Force. Oh, my God, Robin, your Air Force? Dude. All right, if you want to say goodbye to Robin, that's the last message she puts in the chat. No, I'm just kidding. All right, let's see. It's not even relevant anymore. Yeah, I was about to say he's not really. I mean, I think he's trying to become relevant due to a lot of his anti-Israel shit. So, let's see, what else? I have seen some foreign accounts that are pretty, like, they don't get involved in our politics, that are pretty, they're low key and they're pretty cool to interact with. So. Yeah, I already did WTF moments. We're government, remember? One of our Sebastian Gorka. I think he's American. Let's see. Do I know if Stolen Valor is okay? I do, actually. I keep in contact with Anthony Anderson at Stolen Valor. He is on a hiatus right now, and then once he, I'm not going to disclose whatever's going on because that's his own business, but I will let you guys know that he's doing okay. And, when he comes out of hiatus, you'll know because he's working some stuff. Okay, Sebastian Gorka. Sebastian Gorka is Barrack based. There you go. So yeah. Let's see. Do some members of Congress. Yeah, really, huh? What am I members of Congress? Let's see. Candace Owens. Yeah, she's fucking. There we go. Let's see. Oh, her shit's in the States. There we go. Stormy Daniels. Does she have a Twitter account? I think she does. Did I ever tell you how I met her? Anyways. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, looks like she does. There you go. Let's see. Yeah, she has a Twitter account. Yeah, USA, America. There we go. See? No, dude. No, I will save that for another day. Actually, I did bring it up a while back, and we were talking about, and it was just our Cause was talking about the on Friday Night Freedom. Cause was talking about have any of you run into any celebrities that you didn't realize was a celebrity, and do you double check to see if it was a celebrity, and then you realize it was a celebrity and all that, and then I was like, yeah, I'll bring it up, and so everyone was like, what? So. Yes. Ran. I have met. How about that? That's it. I mean, that's really it. I mean, it's a couple pictures that I took because I was like, "Is this turning down?" And so there you go. So nothing hostile, nothing, no drama. Who is it now? Right Wing Cope. Ooh, okay. Right Wing Cope. Man, you guys are on it tonight. Right Wing Cope. It's got the frog. Yep, there you go. Let's see. United States. This is the same thing with the recent travel. There you go. What did you say? I didn't recognize her until she started eating. No, come on, man. She was so fucking. She was nice, man. Come on. I'm not gonna shit talk her if she's being cool to me. What? All right, who else? There was someone was talking about. Most of these accounts that are from there that are pretty cool. Yeah, exactly. Some of the accounts that are foreign, okay, pretty cool. But I always kind of like make sure you guys look, if you're sitting there shit talking to another country and another country shit talking you from another country and they're on a foreign account, it's kind of like that's what the whole point of. It's almost like if you want to fight, if you want to argue, get on Twitter. There you go. How do I hold up 3 fingers? Like this. That's how I count. 1, 2, 3, 4. Everybody knows me. That's how I. So. What about the arm? Ooh, okay. The government. Right. Good one. Okay. So again, like I was saying before, the government accounts. Here's the U.S. Army Reserve. This just happened to scroll by. Same thing with the other ones. So. There you go. So, okay, so what Hillary write about the Russian bot story? Huh? I'm sorry. What's that? What's that, Jose? Look up Hillary Clinton. Okay. Boy, okay, guys, I'm only going to do this for a few more minutes. Okay. Oh, was Hillary right about the Russian bot story? Ice is so straight, the roads are jealous. Ooh, Baconator, damn. Oh, man, spicy, baby. Yeah, here she is right here. Let's see, join blah, blah. Yeah, United States. All right, one more. Okay, Ilhan Omar. Okay, there you go. One more. All right. Look at poor Bill. I know, man. Like, shut up, ass. Why are you fucking bringing me into this? This is such bullshit. How do you spell her name? I don't know how to spell her name, so. Oh, I spelled her name wrong. All right, here she is, representing Minnesota's 5th district in the People's House. Let's see, here she is right here. There you go. She's a member of the government. That's what it's going to say. So that's I don't know. I mean, most of them sunset their accounts anyways while they're serving. Swalwell. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, somebody said China. Exactly. Yeah, don't get me started on him. I just wanted to. I had so much to talk about, but then that whole the video of the 6 members of Congress posting that shit. Very irresponsible. Very fucking irresponsible. Don't be sowing discord and shit. Fucking ask the soldiers then. Or ask some of the main pages that deal with troops and all that stuff. Is there shit going on? Is there anything illegal? What they didn't tell you is they call it IG. What they didn't tell you is that they're not going to have your fucking back when you refuse, quote unquote, an illegal order. Yeah, man. Yeah, he wants to run for the. So does what? Is he going to run with Katie Porter against Katie Porter? Are they going to be on the same team? She's going to be the lieutenant governor. I don't know. Yeah, exactly that, Keith. Oh my God, tell me about it. Tell me about it. So does that mean we get a 3rd hour? No. No. I mean, I can go in. I can go all night. Oh, running against her. Okay, gotcha. All right. Well, like I said. Okay, so what do we cover here? We covered the fact that Congress should be saying stupid shit and undermining the chain of command of everybody who's serving in the military, all 1.3 million individuals in active duty. That's why we have a chain of command. Stop sowing discord and drama, disruption, causing fucking a disruption of good order and discipline, trying to influence, undermining, usurping the chain of commands. That's why you have chain of command. That's why you have JAGs at all the levels. Let's see, we talked about how it's under command influence by posting that shit. UCIs, I saw somebody. I thought UCI, I was like, huh, what? Sound like a UTI, but with extra steps. So, under command influence, and of course, the fight always will be Nog and anti-Nog. Apple or fucking Android. Everybody knows that It's the Nog and the Apple. What about sports teams? Sports teams, I think they've been like, yeah, here, let me just pull one up. I have to say that I'm an aficionado of basketball, but there you go. Chicago Bulls. There you go. So everyone's getting their stuff. Everyone's having their stuff outed. So be careful, man. Be careful what you post. Exactly that. Chaos. Crimes against humanity. Disobey illegal orders of the Nog. If I see you with an Android phone, court martial, Nuremberg. Is that too drastic to even say that? I think it is. We've not seen any of that Nuremberg type shit yet, or My Lai type shit yet. A corporal cartel queen with an Android. So what's the secret to not have a location posted? That's the thing. There isn't. Now, we did have, like I said, some of the web streaming apps, the applications, and a lot of podcasters. So like, for instance, some restreamers and some stream apps use different regions for their servers to broadcast. So you might see a page that has Europe, might have South America, might have North America, might have, Africa. So yeah, there's different servers, Middle East. That's why I always tell everybody, if you have an app connected to your Twitter account, more than likely it's going to show. So what's the secret? I don't know, VPN. So, all right. So this is the Monday edition. Matter of fact, let me do some housekeeping here. A little bit of a rant. Still can't fucking believe it's almost Thanksgiving. There will be no show for Sergeant's Time on Thanksgiving. Just to say that right now. Because I like to eat. I want to get fat. So there's no show on Thanksgiving. Say that again. No show on Thanksgiving. Pop Culture Warrior. I know the Pop Culture crew just got back from PAX Unplugged over the weekend. So you're going to see some notes on that. And also you have I don't think we have any sports bar. We're not going to have a sports bar. Do we? Nope, no sports bar. We have the Smoke Pit on Wednesdays. Thursdays is not going to be Sergeant's Time. It's going to be Thanksgiving, eating and fat. Going to get fatter. And we have a bye week for FTX, but weekend co-ops. Again, this being the holidays, we don't know if there might be a show. Of course, if you caught the King and Me, there was some connectivity issues. So if you guys did catch it or didn't catch it, then appreciate y'all tuning in. And of course, the Monday edition. Pop Culture Warriors, of course, Michael Cataskillo with his mad crew of Mad Mike and Angry Elf. The sports bar is, of course, the actual King Smith. And the coach. What do you hear? What do you say? And the Smoke Pit. Radar and TZ. Myself and Spanky run a Sergeant's Time. FTX is WTF Moments and WTF Nation Radio admins. And then Nemo with the Weekend Co-ops. And, of course, the King and Me with the actual King Smith again. And his wife, Michelle. I like watching their shows. It's like, man, I should have taken some of that advice. Being a divorce enthusiast, so I'm just saying. Catch that show. It's a really good show. We got more shows coming up. Coming down the pipe. Can't wait. We're going to have a behavioral health show coming up. And we're going to have, which I'm excited, which will be on our Sunday schedule, because Sunday is going to get packed as well. There's going to be YouTube exclusive. Don't forget. Okay, Chris. I'll check. Which WTF Moments inbox, because now that we got some fakes out there. Since, I'm glad you brought that up. Let me show you this right here. You guys can see. We got some fakes out there. There we go. This is U.S. Army WTF Moments. There you go. We are not a group. We don't have any groups. We're not in a group. We never set up a group. We did at one time, but it just got a little over ambitious and it got a little bit too hard to control. So we figured instead of having multiple inboxes, U.S. Army WTF Moments is. We are considering another alternate page to start up due to the fact that the main page, which has 1.7 million people, followers, has been glitching. I don't know if you guys caught that it wasn't up because of a thing that we had posted, and a lot of pages are starting to face this too. Do you even jump? U.S. Army memes. Everyone's getting their stuff throttled or getting their stuff shut down because of whatever algorithm change just happened last night. Can't control. No, it's not we can't control. It's just like, hey, we don't want to miss anything. So we just figured we go to one inbox at U.S. Army WTF Moments. At WTF Nation Radio, of course, you guys know the deal. We have WTF Nation Radio. Matter of fact, let me show you. Let me show what you guys have here. That's us. There we go. WTF Radio. Look at me, like I'm half like fading or something like that. Like I'm going in a phase. And there's King So. There. So I think that's it. And then of course, you guys saw our X, and then we have our YouTube. So broadcasting live on 5 platforms, 2 YouTube pages, 2 Facebook pages, and X. So make sure you share, like, and follow, hit the thumbs up and subscribe. Oh, you were talking about yourself. Okay. Not working again. Thanks, Obama. Thanks, Trump. See, that's what I'm saying. That's what the soldiers are facing right now. I'm glad you brought that up, Keith. That's what soldiers are facing now. Every time something happens or there's an issue, thanks, Trump. Same thing happened when Biden was in. Same thing happened when Trump was in again. And same thing happened with Obama. So, dude, don't be doxing yourself. Remy, don't be doing that. Don't do that. I love you, man, but don't do that. Don't be doxing yourself. Make sure you share, like, and follow. And again, thanks you guys again for hanging out. I won't see you until next week. And then we had wish you lasted longer. Damn. Ooh, okay. All right. So thanks. All right, cool. I'm awkward. Starting to make me blush. Make sure you share, like, and follow. Y'all have a good night. And again, have a great Thanksgiving. You might see me throughout the week, though. I might pop in on a show or something like that. So y'all have a good night. Shots. See ya. Can't find my shit. My bumpers.
Hey, this is SEAC retired John Wayne Troxel. You're listening to WTF Nation Radio, the station of choice for all of the badass MFers on the planet.
The voice of U.S. Army, WTF Moments. This is WTF Nation Radio.
Driving us insane. ATF 0 dark 30, no time to complain. Push ups in the mud, feel the muscle strain. Army life, it's a wild ride. WTF moments can't hide. Through the fire we survive, in the ranks we thrive. It's WTF moments in the Army's grind. Through the blood and sweat we find our kind. In the chaos and the fire we stand aligned. Warriors forged in the battle's bind. Hilltops in the desert, sandstorms in our eyes. Memories for breakfast, no room for lies. Rocket marches through the night under starless skies. Brothers and sisters, we rise. Army life, it's a wild ride. WTF moments can't hide. Through the fire we survive. In the ranks we thrive. It's WTF moments in the Army's grind. Through the blood and sweat we find our kind. In the chaos, in the fire we stand aligned. Warriors forged in the battle's bind. Drill sergeant's fury echoing in the air. Discipline and duty we all must bear. Battle bodies by our side in the fight we share. In the face of danger we dare. Army life, it's a wild ride. WTF moments can't hide. Through the fire we survive. In the ranks we thrive. It's WTF moments in the armies grind through the blood and sweat, we find our kind. In the chaos and the fire, we stand alive. Warriors forged in the battle's bind. Souls and firefights, adrenaline's rush. Silent nights, broken by the enemy's hush. Medics on the move in the heat of the crush. In the heart of battle we trust. It's WTF moments in the army's grind. Through the blood and sweat we find out our kind. In the chaos and the fire we stand alive. Warriors forged in the battle line. It's a wild ride. WTF moments can't hide. Through the fire we survive. In the ranks we thrive. Memories in our mind. Brothers lost but never left behind. Only WTF moments in the stories we find. In the army's embrace, we're forever entwined. It's WTF moments in the army's grind. Through the blood and sweat we find out our kind. In the chaos and the fire we stand aligned. Warriors forged in the battle's bind. Through the smoke and the flames we rise again. In the heart of the storm we find our sin. Battle buddies by our side, our men. In the army's legacy we transcend.
Everything stated on WTF Nation Radio is to be considered the opinion of the person that stated it, and not an official representation of WTF Nation Radio or U.S. Army WTF Moments.
Price does not include tax, title, or license. Some assembly required. Each item sold separately. Batteries not included. Objects in mirror are closer than they appear. If conditions persist, contact a physician. Individual results may vary. Keep out of the reach of children. Avoid prolonged exposure to direct sunlight. Keep in a cool, dark place. And
please enjoy the show. Shots.
There are many simple things in the world. Shovels. They are all different. Gardening shovel. Unloading shovel. Children's shovel. But there is also a different shovel. We use it when we come to the position. In short time, it helps us dig a trench which saves us from bullets. If a tank will pass over the trench, there is a high probability that it will not cause any harm to the soldier. We dig in the ground, deeper, and then connect the trenches with our friends to the left. In just a few hours, trenches are all connected. When we do not have an axe, we can use a shovel to cut a loaf of bread. A soldier uses a shovel as a paddle, crossing the wide river under enemy fire. If we run out of ammunition, we will use a shovel again. And then we'll move on. And when we get the order to stop, we'll take a shovel again and build around us an impregnable fortress. This fortress is defended by the Army of Ukraine, our